Hey there, church family. This is Andrew Thompson, your senior pastor, coming to you on this Thursday, July the 30th, for our Thursday Thoughts video message. This is virtual vacation Bible school week, so things have been crazy since we had our kickoff last Sunday, and we have been having a lot of fun. I want to talk to you about a very couple of specific things related to coming to church today. Last Sunday, we had the largest in-person crowd that we have had since we began coming back to church around the beginning of June. Between our Agape Fellowship campus and the two services here at the downtown campus, we had a pretty good crew of folks who were coming. And one of the things that we've discovered is that the more that people come back and they see the safety protocols that we have in place, the safer they feel and the more comfortable they feel about coming to church. People have been going out, they've been telling their friends, they've been posting it on Facebook, and as a result, we've been seeing our numbers creep up, which, I want to be clear, I think is a very good thing. Between the comments that we've had from people at the church, including medical professionals here in the congregation, I truly believe that coming to church is as safe a thing that you can do as is going into any public place right now throughout the towns or cities of Northwest Arkansas. We are doing temperature checks, we're observing physical distancing, we're having intake questions, and we are wearing masks throughout the entire time that people are in the building. And all of those things are serving to keep people safe. Now, here are the two things that I want to mention specifically. One of them is the increased numbers that we've been having in our services means that we have a greater need for volunteers. Specifically, Joanna Davis, our Director of Ministries, needs volunteers to help serve as greeters as people come into the building and as ushers as people are going into either the Family Life Center or the sanctuary to find their seat. And we really have been relying on a small group of people who have been coming each and every week. We need to expand that base of volunteers to serve as greeters and ushers. And I'm putting out the call right now. I want to ask you to prayerfully consider serving in that capacity. And if you're willing to do so, look down at the bottom of the screen right now and you'll see Joanna Davis's email address as well as the phone number to the church office. I would ask you to drop Joanna a line by email or call the church office if you're willing to serve in that capacity as either an usher or a greeter. The second thing I want to mention is that we're trying to find ways to make it easier for people to come to church. And one of the ones that we're doing right now is that we are going to start standing reservations for both the 11 o'clock service in the sanctuary and the 10:30 a.m. family service in the Family Life Center. If you don't want to go through the process of having to send in an RSVP every week, then just RSVP this week. Come to one of those two services, and when you come, there will be a form that you can fill out there for a standing RSVP, where you'll be able to say, look, unless I tell you otherwise, I'm just going to plan on being at church on Sundays. And that way you don't have to go through that process of either calling the church office or getting online to make your reservation each week. It'll be a standing reservation, and we'll be able to put that in place. So those are just a couple of things that we are doing as we continue to shift and be flexible. I want to encourage people to prayerfully think about coming back to church. I really believe that we're going to see an increase in people's desire to do that, particularly as they see the safety protocols that we have in place. And I hope that you will prayerfully consider, you and your family will consider that as well. Now, last week, I talked about an appeal, a mission appeal, to help our sister churches in Cuba and Peru. And the response to that has been overwhelming. I'm not going to tell you the total right now because I've been told by a few church members that they want to give to that effort and they're going to over the next few days. But stay tuned because next week I'm going to have some wonderful news to share about that, and I'm very excited. So whether you're going to be worshiping with us online this Sunday or whether you're going to be coming to one of our in-person services, I pray God's blessings upon you. I ask you to keep praying for our church and for our world, and I'll see you soon.